Good morning, Nina. Congratulations.
Thank
You
you.
have been nominated by Frank and Bonnie Stein to receive the Daisy Award.
Thank you.
But first, I want to read a story to you, okay? Nina's care for us excelled in so many ways, and we immediately knew she was special. We first met Nina when we arrived at the Infusion Center for my husband's first infusion, and he was anxious. She engaged him in conversation about what he likes to do and was immediately able to calm his nerves. She built a level of trust with us by relating to him on his terms, and the warmth she exuded made such a difference. She built a personal connection with us, sharing the reasons why she had always wanted to be an oncology nurse. We simply found her to be extraordinary in all aspects of her care. Even though she was new to the Infusion Center, we felt very comfortable having her care for my husband. And as a former chair of the Patient Quality and Safety Committee, I observed how flawlessly executed the prescribed protocols of hand washing, swabbing his IV port prior to the beginning of the infusion, and protecting herself with the proper gown and gloves. I observed her asking questions of colleagues to ensure that she was providing the best response she could to all our questions. She had a questioning attitude, yet exuded confidence. Nina also shared that she just loved being at GBMC and that everyone was so helpful and warm, which furthered our sense of overall confidence in our care. Not only is Nina's head in the game, her heart is as well. Nina's caring approach towards us definitely exceeded your promise to treat every patient, every time, like your own loved ones. We certainly felt cared for like family, and we are so happy to recommend her for the Daisy Award.
Oh,
So,
thank you.
congratulations. And I'd like to give Mr. and Miss Stein the opportunity just to share a few words with you, okay?
You know, when we came in here, Nina had no idea of my connection to the hospital or anything like that. She did not know that, you know, I had chaired the Patient Safety and Quality Committee. And, you know, so needless to say, this is my most precious asset, and I was being very careful to make sure that everything was done the way that I knew that it needed to be. But I have to tell you, she won me over very quickly. You know, I watched her, and she would ask one of her colleagues a question, and then I knew what she was doing. She didn't want to keep going to the same one, so she'd find another one, you know, so that, to ask. But with each question, I got more comfortable, and I had total confidence that the care we were giving was what any of our loved ones that you were serving would get. And I left here, we went home, and I think I wrote the email the same day, because I watched, you know, this big guy who was dealing with something he'd never had to deal with before be afraid. And he stopped being afraid. He fell in love with Nina. So it was just a wonderful experience. And I don't want to downplay all the other nurses either, because what we have dealt with, whether it was with Kelsey or anybody else here, or Arden up, you know, in the oncology center, it has just been an experience that overwhelms me. I have Dr. Chasar's cell phone, I've got Dr. Chen's cell phone, I got Dr. Brooklyn's cell phone, you know, I have it, but I never had to use any of that, because everybody here delivered at such an exceptional level that we felt cared for every step of the way. And I'll tell you, we live in Annapolis. And since 1994, when I had surgery here with Dr. Leanne, and any of you that have been around for a while remember Dr. Leanne, this has been our medical home. And people think we're crazy. Why do you pass all these hospitals? I wouldn't have it any other way, because this is where we get the best care. And thank Nina, and thank everybody else for the job that you do every single day.
Thank you.